Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh, there goes my phone. Going off already. Sorry about the long wait today. Kelly had to watch her Little House on the Prairie, and I couldn't go on until that was over. Because, you know, they were trying to kill Lame Horse, the Indian. But they didn't kill him. He went, they saved him. Charles Ingalls saved him. You want to see Kelly cry? Just watch Charles Ingalls cry, and she'll cry like in a second. Sorry about that. We got schmutzy all over the camera, and we still do because of where I grab that damn lid every night. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I don't know how well this show is going to go today because I've already had a bunch of messages from YouTube here on the back end that the signal isn't the greatest. I've seen a bunch of people already going live today, so it's I'm sure Saturday's a packed day. We can't start that already. 2 minutes in and we're already picking on Kelly. She had to watch the end of her Little House on the Prairie. So Saturday, today we got me, and then 7 o'clock Central Time is supposed to be Boyd tonight. I didn't see him put up any notifications or anything like that he's definitely going to be on, but keep an eye out on your notifications. 7 Central, which is 8 Eastern, and so on and so on and so on across the globe. No, she won't watch Old Yeller.
I saw it once. I will never watch it again.
See?
I can't even listen to the song by Elvis Presley.
No old yeller. Saturday streaming sweetness. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, Flicka. Yeah, so we're just going to jump on here and chat a bit, see what's going on. I might start doing some sub-assemblies and stuff like that. We had the house inspection on Wednesday. What's going on, Phil? Wednesday? Did we go for the house inspection on Wednesday? Thursday. I don't even know what days they are anymore. So we went for the house inspection on Thursday. That went pretty well. We signed some stuff today. And getting that over there, so it's going. House inspection stuff. Uh-oh, there's Bob already starting. Now I gotta go search for Bob in a little while. There is some stuff that has to be done, so there's gonna have to be some more negotiating on price, or if they're paying, if they're paying for the major things that need to be done, or they're gonna take it off the price of the house. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that, but it's the fun of buying a house. Let's look for Bob, Mr. Robert Gregory back here. Thank you very much, Bob. General cheap ass modeler who's never cheap with the donations. Never. You are like a donating crazy man. Oh, now I got to break out the calculator because you have a weird number of. It's easier for me to use a calculator because I suck at math. And that is why God invented calculators. So I don't have to use my fingers. 30,9 equal 3640. You will be, once I fix it, Bob, you're up to 3640. 3640. Save. There we go. Oof, only one. Perfect. So yeah, the house hunting's still going on. There's going to be things that need to be done slowly over time, so we'll see how that goes. It'll get done. How's the Conklin and Elaine household doing? We are doing fine. We're all trapped. We haven't killed each other yet. I go out. Kelly says I'm skating on thin ice. She's getting ready to kill me. My buddy over in Texas, because I can't get masks for the life of me. He actually procured a bunch of masks for me to send over. I should have those on Tuesday, because now in New York it's under executive order that we have to wear masks if we're going to the store or stuff like that. But if I'm in my backyard, I don't have to. If I'm walking the dog and there's nobody around, I don't have to. So, but going to stores and stuff like that, now we have to have the masks on. So hopefully things start clearing up sooner than later. Not this week, but next week I got to put in for an extension for more time off so I don't catch anything and give it to the ladies over here. Now, days have been rolling for me. I went through January through March on disability. I was just got off disability and stayed out on the medical leave so I didn't catch the COVID-19 and bring it home. Because, like I said, Kelly's got asthma, so that would not be good for her. And Mom has underlying conditions too, so that would not be good for her either. So I can't bring any of that home. So what's going on out there in modeling land? Welcome to anybody that's new here. If you're new here, we do have a few things going on. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. If anybody here is on Facebook and has noticed that I am gone, I closed my Facebook account. I don't know if I'm ever going back to it or not, but I did not unfriend you or anything like that. I just closed down my whole account. De Blasio is an asshole all of the time. So that's all I got to say about that. No politics, no religion. Starting Monday, we have to wear masks at work. There you go. We had a three-day whatchamacallit, reprieve on wearing them, because he knew not everybody can get them. I think the state just ordered 2 million masks, which doesn't even cover the borough of Manhattan. So you gotta get your own. Thankfully, my buddy in Texas was able to get it. I didn't block everybody on Facebook. I just deleted. I went in, I hit the delete button. When you hit the delete button, you can download all your pictures and videos and all that other good stuff. I made sure I got all my content off of there. I have that, so I didn't lose any pictures. And now if I don't go back on there in 30 days, then my Facebook account will be totally deleted. Paul Tosny is still on there. He's running the 2 pages with my brother, the HLI page and the HLI group, which we have a lot of people in there. And we still use the groups and pages. That's all good stuff on Facebook. I wish I could just have that. But our groups and pages are big. I think our page is almost at 11,000 members or something like that. The group's at 12 or 1,500. So we got a lot of good stuff going on in there. Like, we kept the Twitter. We don't even look at the wall or anything like that. We just post our links on Twitter. Same thing on MeWe. I just post my links on MeWe. And Instagram, the hobby link. Thank you for, oh my God, you're crazy, Omar. You're doing freaking serious math. So the Instagram's a good one. We just post a picture, links, hashtags, and send it off. So none of that we have to get involved with, anything at all. Just spamming links on those things, basically. So let's see. That's 100, 250, 500. That's 1,000. Thank you very much, Omar. You crazy, crazy bastard. Oh, you guys are going to make me be in the back here now. Omar's 1,000. Dun, dun, dun. You should be up to 3155. And whoever that was, I thank you. I'm going to find out in a second who you were by looking at donation history. So Omar, I just added yours. Mark, thank you very much. Let's see, that's 200. That's 500. I have to add to you. I got to make sure. You know what? It only tells me Mark. I got to go to the right Mark. Okay, which Mark was that? Mark with a C, so that's got to be Mark Shoe. That's got to be Mark Shoe. If I'm wrong, let me know. I need somebody, yes, that's actually a smart thing to do. Kenny, middle, last initial, C and B, crazy bastard. That is good. I like that. You're right. Next show, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep I'll keep a pad and pen to write this stuff down, so I don't have to go back and forth like I do right now. There's Mark's shoe. I had a 500 to him, 27.85. 27.85. You know, I'm an idiot too, because I do have back here, it does have donation history, so I could just do it at the end of the show and see who donated on the 18th. Thank you very much, guys. Keeping things running. Actually, the donations just helped. All the donations we've been getting. I just had to re-up the theme for the community. That's a yearly fee that I have to pay up. So the money that you guys have donated helped keep that up and running. So we just spent $100 of donation money on the theme for the community. So thank you guys. And when that comes up again, that's basically what I use the donation money for. If I'm going to get prizes with it, like I just upped the theme, and then I got to up the program again in October, I think it is, and that's $150. And then once a year, I pay my brother for hosting, and that's $400 a year. So I pay him in one shot instead of paying him monthly, because he owns a hosting company. If you didn't know, it's inextension.com, and there's Max down on the floor looking at us. Svengoolie is Dracula's daughter. Kenny, does it keep a log of who donated so you don't have to write it down? Yeah, I just looked. It does. So I don't have to do that anymore. If you guys donate, I could just say thank you now. I didn't even think about it. There's a history there. So after the show, I can go back and do it. So I don't have to be jumping back and forth during the show. To link your Amazon store, I need to order some stuff, brother. Yeah, and I got to give you the list. Actually, all the stuff I use for streaming is on there. Amazon.com/shop/sci-fi fantasy. That is our shop right there. It didn't even do the link. Son of bumpuses. www. I got a whole bunch of plans. You know, the first time we saw the house, we loved it, and then we went back, and it's like, oh, I didn't realize this. Sci-fi and I didn't realize that, and now I have more and more ideas of what to do for the house. It's all for a good cause. Yes, indeed it is, and I thank you guys for always donating and helping out the stream and all that other good stuff. So I just put a link into to our Amazon shop. If you didn't know, we have a shop. It's amazon.com/shop/sci-fi You'll see Chippy up there, or Hobby Link International. And then I used to have a whole bunch of crap on here that just was crazy. So what I did was I broke it down. I'm going to take airbrushes off of here. Stuff that I use or I've got off of Amazon, I'll put on here. So I got to take these airbrushes off. A couple things I did order for airbrushes were parts like just the little nozzle and stuff. That wasn't bad. Just don't buy whole airbrushes. So go to a reputable dealer. I put everything here, like if you've seen my videos on the static grass applicator, these are all the things I got off of Amazon. The only thing I didn't get off of Amazon was the PVC piping itself. That I got all at Home Depot. Diorama accessories, like for flocking, I grabbed this flocking. This was for the Grim Reaper. This is actually a dollhouse 1-inch sand timer. And it actually works if you flip it over, but it's kind of bright, so if you use it, you're going to have to repaint it and stuff. Electronics. In the electronics, this is stuff I bought off here. The electronic magnifier microscope. This is awesome. The Hako brass to clean your soldering iron. Forget using a sponge or anything like that. Use that. It cleans it up right away. This power supply I got. Then this is just boards. And there's a ton of boards and stuff for only $16. This way you can practice making boards. A ton of shrink wrapping. And then this is for my breadboard. That's for my breadboard. I didn't buy my breadboard from here. I couldn't find a similar one. I got mine from Radio Shack when it was there. What's in here? Model kits. Ton of model kits that I bought off of Amazon. Paints and washes. I haven't bought that many off of here. I usually buy off of Mega Hobby, or I order directly from Ammo by Mig, which takes a little longer because he's over in Spain, but I got to stop ordering from there because shipping is just ridiculous. And then in this one, YouTube live streaming, this is all the stuff that I either use for my videos that I do not live, and also the live streaming. This has to go. They don't make this. Oh no, this is the S. This one can stay. Let's see if they're crazy prices still. Because yeah, don't even buy right now from here. If you're gonna buy a webcam, go to B&H. They have the real prices. Look, $218 for a $60 webcam. No freaking way. Don't do that. Stay off of Amazon for certain things. Make sure you check your prices before you post. I wonder how much they want for my microphone, if they still have it. $139. That's actually a little cheaper than I paid. I paid $150 for this one at Best Buy, so it's $10 cheaper. And this is a great microphone. Actually, if you're into music and stuff, this microphone is nice because if you can see, it's got the inputs on the back for your headphones, and you can throw your guitar in there, or bass, whatever you're playing. So that's the store. I only have stuff up on there now that we have bought and used. I'm not throwing stuff up on there that we haven't used. This way I know it's good and stuff. These are my mini files, the pipettes, interdental brushes. I just got this for cleaning my airbrush. This is good. Pin vise, epoxy sculpt. This is for making the alligator clips with the little the sticks. This way you can hold your stuff down. Squadron, ultrasonic cleaner, magnets I got in there. These sculpting tools were nice and cheap to start out with. They're good, they're decent. These tweezers are awesome. The magnifiers are awesome. I love these. Dr. Bob's Boop tools. These are great. These Q-tips, I have a whole crap load of them back here. I got 800 of them, so those will last me a long time. And this leaf punch I got on here because I couldn't find one at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And that's good for 1/8 scale dioramas. I use that for the Michael Myers. I still got to make a ton of leaves. And this is my favorite tool for mixing paint. It's the Badger paint mixer. So if you're interested in anything over there, all this stuff, Amazon charges you their regular prices. The prices aren't upped any. I just get a percentage from Amazon. I get a kickback from Amazon, so it helps out the stream that way too. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Picked up a buttload of scalpel blades. Yeah, scalpel blades too scary. I got to get a real scalpel and be careful with it, but I got to try one of those out. And now you're looking at the back end to see what I'm usually seeing. We got a few people. Oh, it's Saturday. We got to go through the. I forgot. We got to go through the site. Our Saturday siteness to see what people are up to. Let me go back to activity. I thank everybody that did come over from Facebook because I left. Thanks for following me over to the site. So let's go through what has been going on this week, or most of what's been going on. Oh, Omar's posting up while we're on the show. Here's my current work in progress, 3D printed Silver Surfer. If you're not part of the community, come over, sign up, join the community, and you can see all this if if I'm going too fast on any of it. And this is a new 3D print by Omar, Silver Surfer. This guy's cool. And I know it might not be big on your computer screen, so if you want, just come over to the site, sign up. The easy way to sign up is if you're not registered and you are part of Facebook or Twitter, there are 2 buttons where you can just hit those and it'll register you through there. Then we got Spence working on Catwoman for the Batman group build, the vinyl. Drawing first below. I mean vinyl. Let me know how you do with that, because I'm going to be working on my first vinyl kit too. There's me spamming the links. Augie Gonzalez, Interstellar Modeler. He's putting up a few of videos of his collection, what he's got going on. This was a pretty good video to see all his Star Trek stuff that he's collected. My buddy Albert Moore. I know Al a long time. I know a lot of you way before Facebook. I know a lot of you from Fine Scale Modeler was the first forum I was on, so I know Al a long time. So I left Facebook and he came over here to join us. Donnie's been with us, and he got a 12-volt power supply. This way he can light up all his ships at once with one button instead of just having a single power source for all of them, which was a good idea. Just be careful. Make sure you do it right. Don't blow out any of your models. Here's Al again with his BA 349 Natter. Cool little thing. It's Heller. That's an old kit. That is definitely an old kit. Mark Logan. This is actually one of his drawings. He did a nice job on this. I like it. And then he's got another drawing right here. Remember this? Coming down the canal or trench. The trench, not canal. Knucklehead. Then Mark, he did the 79 Pontiac Trans Am 1/16 scale. I think this is the kit I have. I got to do this one. This is a nice big kit. Big. That's right, Kelly. It's big. Now Kelly's making fun of me.
That's right.
That's right, Kelly. Making fun of me. I like the T-tops. I want to get the Smokey and Bandit Trans Am and rebuild it myself. I'd like to have one. Mark was showing... Who is this? Oh, Itelary. They show on the directions the size of the decals over here, how small it is, and you see the smallness over here where it's supposed to fit in between the things here. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what model this is. And the Iveco. And you can see how big the decal is. So they didn't even bother sizing it up or testing it out or anything. So that kind of sucks that the stars are going over there. So he either has to cut the stars off. Look, the other second star doesn't go here, or get a decal made up that's smaller and that fits properly. Stinks when they do that. Oh, here's another old friend that has joined the site. Stephen Woods. I know him a long time too. And he has his Tamiya's Char B1. He does nice work. He actually, I like one of his builds he did with a blown up, I think it was T72, and it's the first time I've seen somebody use the spray foam as smoke, and it came out really, really well. He did a nice job on this guy here. And if you haven't joined, like I said, come join the site, invite your friends, everybody's welcome. You know, it's all about modeling, but we do post up goofy stuff on the wall and have fun. It's not, you know, it's your space. So we just ask no politics, no religion. Those are the two main things. And here's Dr. Bob, cheap ass modeler, putting up Kim Novak. Woo woo. And Ray, I like Ray. He's always doing something a little different, scratch building or things like that. And he picked up what were the Thunderbirds, and he likes grabbing the toys and redoing the toys and making them look better. So that's what he's working on now. Oh, what are we talking about money over there?
None of your freaking business.
I want money. I want money. I want money. And here's our buddy Joe. Here's our buddy Joe, and he does a bunch of different things. Does a lot of tanks. He does a lot of cars. So he put Joe's not there. Oh, look at this one. I've never seen that one before with the clear body, so you can see inside. So he doesn't. Oh, somebody's messaged me on something. The Mountain Dew car. I remember that one. And then Joe posted up next. I knew these were coming. His tanks. He's got a bunch of tanks in here. I think he's got every variant of an M1 Abrams done. Like I said, if I'm going quick, please just join the site and check out the guy's stuff. And don't be shy to like people's builds or comment on them, or even friend request people. This way, when you friend request them, you can't tag people in a post, just like Facebook, unless you're friends with them. Like I can do the @ symbol and then Joe, and it'll pull up a list. Like, see, I'll show you here while we're here anyhow. So if I do the @ symbol and I put in Joe, it'll bring me up a list, and then I can pick out who I want to tag in it. But if they're not your friend, you can't tag them. So you can follow people, friend them. I suggest friending them. This way you can keep an eye on things. And here's a good tip by Omar. If you're into the 3D printing and you do them where they're hollowed out on the inside, this way you're saving on resin. He has the dental UV light to cure it from the inside, because he was saying that the inside doesn't cure as quickly as the outside if you're using the lights, and then you tend to have some cracks sometimes. So you can do them both. You can cure from the inside with the little gadget that the dentists use on your teeth now, because they don't, unless your dentist is old school and still uses silver fillings. My dentist doesn't. They use whatever that white crap is, and then they use this thing it's probably resin, and they hit it with that. So see, I got white fillings. So that's a cool idea. And he also put the link to it on Amazon. It's like 20 something bucks, I think, 24 bucks. So it's not expensive at all. Here's another tip for you 3D printers out there. If you're doing clear, the clear usually comes out foggy, but if you hit it with a top coat, a clear coat, it'll come out clear like that. So you'll go from a foggy mess to a nice clear piece. So Omar is our resident 3D guy, giving a lot of examples. Here's Ben, and this is actually, if you're on YouTube, this is Ben Builds, Builds. So if you're not a subscriber of him, go check him out. He does awesome videos, does a lot of videos, and you can follow along with him. He's going to be doing this one, the Fiat G55 Centauro. And this is an Italian plane during World War II, which is pretty cool, because everybody else during the World War II build, you're going to see Tiger tanks, Panthers, Corsairs, the normal stuff. So it was nice to see that he's doing something different for the build. And then if you're new here again, I'll go through all the group builds we got going on, and I'll show you those in a little while. So, and he posted on his wall, and then he posted in the group, which is cool. This way, if his friends don't see it in the group, they'll see it on his wall. I posted a link to it myself this way because he wasn't sure if he could post links. Absolutely. If you have YouTube channel, post away. Post your links on there and all that good stuff. And as Joe was updating his stuff, there's our buddy Joe. Matt with the Friday Funnies. Mark has a podcast. So if you go to Google Podcasts and you search, or any podcast, and search Spruecast, you'll be able to find his their podcasts, so you can go check those out. Joseph Gray, he's new. Welcome to the community. And here's our buddy Albie Moore, working on some more of his, what is that, F16. F16, that's, what scale is that anyhow? 1/72, so he's working on a baby one. On a smaller guy. Gotta save room. F16 is a pretty plane. It's a nice looking plane. And if you guys are asking me questions or anything, I can't see it right now until I get back over there. So if I catch it, I'll catch it. If not, just ask it again. Here's our buddy Dave, who loves making humongous dioramas. So now he's going to be working on the Ecto 1. And there's a drawing of the Ghostbuster symbol. But he started drawing out the plans of what he's going to be doing. And here's more of the plans. And then you'll see here he's starting on the foam. And it's going to be huge. Look at this thing. It's gigantic with the windows, the door opening for the fire trucks and stuff. So he's building a monster diorama again. Curious what's going to be on the inside of the diorama down there. Buddy Steve is 3D printing some stuff up, and now you can tell the difference that Steve is using a PLA printer, layering up. You can see all those layer lines in there. So if you didn't know what the difference between the two is, if you haven't got into 3D printing yet, if you check out Omar does pretty much all resin work, and you'll see that you can't even really see the layer lines like you can on a PLA. Let's see what else is going on down here. Oh, Mark is working on, this is for the Mahdi contest. He's doing the Superman build in 1/8 scale. It's the old Aurora Ravel reissue, and he was working on the wall here. He updates the one album, which is cool, so we can find everything in one spot. And he's doing a really nice job on the wall. I always wanted this kit. I gotta grab it. And I think he changed out the head on this guy to the resin head, I'm pretty sure. He's got a ton of pictures in there that you can catch up on his build. Superman. And then he just did a separate post this way. There was just the wall over here. But if you go to the group itself, like if you came to this one and you went to the group, you can find all his pictures there. He's got 66 pictures in the album already. And here's our friend Crazy Dave, working like 23 years on this Millennium Falcon already. You can see, I can't blow it up any more than this, but you can see all of this is just all scratch built back here. All the extra detail, scratch built in here, scratch built here, extra detail. So he's going crazy with this thing. A lot of work is going into that. And then he's got for the Mahdi 2020 contest, the 1/16 scale Helicon alien figure. Our buddy HG working on the Twin Huey. How about no? I love Hueys. Hueys are the best. Best thing ever. And then HG built a very big target. That's what I call tanks because I was a tow gunner. They're just targets. That thing is gigantic. Hit it right there with a toe. Hit it right there. Look at a barrel on that thing. It's just ridiculous. Bob posting the ladies. Tom was posted up his video of working on his R2-D2, and he's working on these two over here, the C-3PO and the R2-D2, the older kits. And our buddy Eric finished up his VJVE 75th anniversary build. This link will actually just take you to the article where you can see the pictures of what he did. And over here, Marty did his Spider-Man for the 2020 Marty contest. So you can click that link and it'll bring you over there also. Here's Dave again, and he's working on the stand for his Falcon. This way you can see above and below. So he'll have the mirror down there. This way you can check it out. You don't miss any detail that he's done on the kit. gonna have to put some water in that. And John Hunt having some fun with Scout Trooper hanging from the chandelier, and Darth Vader and Boba Fett checking him out like, what the hell are you up to? Why are you up there? I think even Yoda was down there like, yeah, it looks like Yoda down there in the blur. And there's Steve with his 3D print again. If you haven't checked out Eric, it's Rascal's Hobbies on YouTube. He's got his YouTube channel, so you can see what he's up to. He just finished up this build. Welcoming people aboard. Had a bunch of people jump in. There's Dr. Bob hiding his face so nobody knows who he is when he beats people up with a shopping cart. Here's Albert again with his builds. These are cool. Imagine flying in that thing. That's just craziness. What we got? Same thing from before. And here's Eric's finished pictures. He did a good thing too. He started an album and has his build start to finish in this. So this way you can see his progress from the start of the kit to the end of the kit. And this is a Lindbergh. Unfortunately, I watched his video. Actually, I watch all his videos. Unfortunately, the decals fractured on him. They weren't the greatest decals. And I know what he was talking about when he said you could put them on and you could basically hear them snap. Yeah, those are never good decals when you hear that. And it's like, oh, not using these. Eric did a nice job on that build there. There's Mark and Matthew working on, what is he working on? Dreadnoughts. Adding a lot of extra detail on there. Looking good. Oh, Kenna Church. Car service. Absolutely no. Oh, working on the CAD. I give up working. Well, I haven't given up on Fusion 360 yet. I'm still working with that. Here's another one by Albert. He went crazy, got on here. I like that he's been posting a lot of his work on here. That's what it's all about. Show off your work on the community. Did a nice job on this little guy. USS Intrepid. It's docked in Manhattan. I've been on that aircraft carrier many, many times. Freaking aircraft carrier is humongous. HG working on another build. Oh, somebody had snow. Brian had snow. And there's our buddy Steven. Here's another one of his builds. This one's not finished off yet. But people joined up and started to post. Hey! It's my buddy Ruben from over on Facebook. I left, he followed over. Lewis followed over from Facebook too. And Lewis is working on his kinetic CF-18 in 1/32 scale. It's a pretty big plane. Pretty big plane. There's Dana. Everybody's updating stuff. Sean is working on, had trouble with his clear coats. They were cracking on him, so it could have been one of a few different things. Doc is over here, so if you know Doc, he came over. There's our buddy Al and his wife. And there's a lot of writing, a lot of welcoming people that came over, so I'm very happy that people came over from Facebook. Mark came over, put up his Space 1999. I was never into the show, but that ship is kind of cool. The bells are nice. You watching Love It or List It? Frankie B. I think Frankie B has two. I gotta get a hold of him. I think he has two accounts over here. I gotta get rid of one. This way he doesn't get confused which one. He's got his own YouTube channel also. See this Frankie B scale modeling channel. and Frankie B slot. So I got to see which one he wants to use. He's got two up. Dave working on his stand. Spence cleaned up the office. And I think that's it. Oh, no, Phil was working on his Batman group build over here. Looking good with the lighting. Batman standing on the outside. Lit up sign from behind. So that's coming along nicely, Phil. Phil's got his Klingon bird of prey going on. Nice paint work. This kit actually, this portion here, Green Strawberry, is coming out with, this is going to be all individual sections, like I don't know if you saw it, like DLM used to have. They're actually making one where you'll be able to move your wings up and down after you build the kit itself. That actually looks like I think that is the DLM kit, Don's Light and Magic old kit. Phil, if you're still in there, I can't see if you say yes or no, but I think that's that might be the old kit. It kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like it. Dr. Bob's pup, his puppo. Dr. Bob always with the rockabilly. Spence actually grew a pineapple. Took him 3 years, but he got the pineapple. So yeah, we don't know. That's great. We don't only talk about models, we talk about other stuff. Jason is working on a P-38. That's one of my dad's favorite planes. Marty finished up his pendulum for the Marty contest, so that's up on the main site. He also posted pictures over here. The pit and the pendulum. And we're almost done for the week. Community Batman group build. Oh, I gotta grab these pictures and put Catwoman up on the Batman group build. I completely forgot about that. So now we're gonna have two different Catwomen. I have the original and the one that Spence is doing. Brian finished up his D. This one will be sitting on his desk at school. Hopefully none of the kids knock into it. I want this. This is cool. Brian got this Wonderfest big lump of resin. He's saying I was having trouble having the paint stick to it, but I want that. That is cool. He also did the Mystery Machine. Rich was working on his Hulk. He finished that up. We had a busy week here. A lot of posting during this week. Hulk came out nice. Hulk smash. Somebody had a good question. Why are the Hulk's pants always purple? Why?
That's the pants clear.
Thank you, Kelly, for that clarification. And Chris is working on fixing up his X-Wing. And that was pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot of posts, like regular posts. Yeah, we're up to the HLI schedule. Chris was working on another build of his for the TIE Interceptor, I think that one is. I love this. This one, I love the look of the triangle wings, triangular wings. I like that one. That's my favorite TIE fighter. Oh, we got down to John. His wife has jumped into the hobby. She stole one of his kits, so now he's screwed while he's at work. His wife is going to steal kits and start putting them together. So now we'll see if we could get Kelly to build a model.
Yeah.
Why not? John's wife built a model.
Well, good for John's wife. I like to bake.
That's true. Kelly is a baker. Eric showing off his airbrush booths. And then we're back to the helicopter. So that's pretty much what's been going on this week. A lot of stuff. So hopefully you come join up, start posting your stuff on the community. Let me see what I missed if I missed anything over here. Let me see if I missed any here. Kelly can make. She loves making cookies. She'll make you cookies. She will definitely make you cookies. I'm just scrolling back to see if I missed anything. I'm scrolling quick, so.
So cute.
There's Dave. Dave has jumped in. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on the site, on the community. So if you're new here, hopefully you join up and start posting your stuff up there too. Let's go through our usual stuff, just in case we have new people here. Our giveaways this month, sponsored by Omar Sharif. So Omar's going to be sponsoring this month's giveaway, and he's going to be sponsoring 3 prizes. The first prize will be a 10.5-inch tall Mandalorian with the shiny armor, and it'll also have the child with this one. So that'll be the first prize one. Where's my little buttons here? Second prize will be the Slave 1 1/144th scale. And third prize will be the Star Trek Vulcan shuttle. If the guys, after everybody's drawn, if the guys want to swap what they won, like say I wanted the Mandalorian, but I got the Vulcan shuttle, and the guy that got the Mandalorian wanted that one, we could swap. So that's not a problem. So those are the 3, and we thank Omar for donating or being the sponsor of this month's giveaway. Brian, house hunting is done. We're in the middle of buying one right now, so hopefully that keeps going well. And let's go over to the events for this month. I have to put up a Batman build that I completely forgot about. I got to go searching through the Batman thing and put that article up after I'm done here today. So like I said, all the group builds we have, I try to get up January 1st or sometime in January. This way you have a lot more time to finish your builds. Because we used to do the Halloween build in August, and it would give 3 months, and 3 months isn't a lot of time, especially it's the summertime. Things come up with your family, or something else comes up at work, and you lose time. So what we do now is all the group builds, we plan them ahead of time, and then we'll post them up in January so you know what we have for the year, and then you can pick and choose which ones you want to be in, and you have plenty of time to do it. The 2020 HLI Community Batman group build is going on. This one runs to the end of the year. Then we got the Be a Kid Again group build. This one runs to the end of the year. This is pretty much out of box, and just building it like a kid again. Nothing special on it. Just build and have fun with that one. The USS Edson is in Bay City, Michigan. Oh, that's cool. And then we got the Shelf Queen group build. This is anything that you got sitting around that you haven't touched in a long time and you want to finish it up. That's running from 2020 to 2022, so that's a 3-year group build. You got plenty of time on that one. And we were actually talking about this on the site or on Discord, and I'll show you Discord if you don't know we have one. We also have the Discord channel. I forgot that I have a General Ursus Planet of the Apes kit that I started probably anywhere between 2006 and 2008, and never finished it. So that's a long time. That's been a Shelf Queen. Then we have the VE 75th anniversary group build, and like I was saying, this one's from 1939 until the end of the war, and it doesn't have to be anything that was used in the war. It could be anything from that time period. All the rules to these are on the site, hobbylinkinternational.com. So if I go through them too quick, just jump over to hobbylinkinternational.com, hit the group build in the menu, and you can find all the rules. And I'll show you that too, because I know we always have new people in here. Here's a fan favorite of HobbyLink International and also of Boyd, is the Halloween group builds. I run one, he runs one, so we always get a lot of good builds in between both of those group builds. Then we got a Christmas group build, which is for anybody to join up and do anything Christmassy that they want to. And then we have the Secret Santa group build, which is an open group build. As long as it takes you to build it, you build it. We actually have one from 2018 that was just finished up by Dave, and I put that Dave Lazenby. that was finished up, and we put that one up there. So those are our group builds for this year, and then I got to start deciding on what group builds will be for 2021. It's a little late on the notification. What's going on, John? Let's go back over to the computer. This way I can show you. Anybody new, if you're interested in the group builds, you can come here, hobbylinkinternational.com, and in the menu is GBs. That's the group builds. I was finally able to figure out a way to get things in an easier order to see things. Rules are going to be the top thing in any category now, and then you'll have past group builds where you can check out what was done, and then it'll go into the group builds that are going on now. But if you click on group build rules, it's going to bring up the page and show you all the group builds that are going on for 2020. So 2019 one is done, but you got the 2020 ones all up here, and you can check those out. And by January, I'll have up the 2021 builds. If you want to join the Mahdi contest, again, the first thing you're going to see is Mahdi rules, and the 2020 rules are here. And then the rest are articles, and this will tell you giveaways here. Will tell you what giveaways we got going on. So if you forget or if I go too quick, this is the one that Omar's giving away. And then, of course, we got the community. And then you can find us on all of the social media outlets up here. So that's the site. Hopefully you go check it out. And hopefully you come and join the community and start posting over there. That would be a good thing. You took out the ribs. We don't have barbecue sauce. 3 group builds done and more to go. Yeah, it's forever group builds. So where would I classify the Godzilla kit? Is anniversary diorama one? Are you talking about for a group build or for the Mahdi contest? For Godzilla. Scale model Muse. The question is now to you. Are you trying to enter it in the Mahdi contest? If it's in the Mahdi contest, that'll go into sci-fi, whatchamacallit? Sci-fi dioramas. If it's the one I'm thinking about with the buildings and stuff, the bigger one, that can go into the diorama section. Group or Mahdi, both. That's provided I can open into. Yeah, you could go into both of them. You could put that into the Mahdi, and that'll be in the sci-fi and fantasy dioramas. If we don't get enough in dioramas, then I could put it into the figures. And then if you want to enter it into one of the group builds, that would probably be more of a... That can go into whatchamacallit? Halloween. I don't know if you built... That was one of your first ones as a kid. That could go into the Be a Kid Again group build. I'm trying to think what else. Definitely, it can fall into Halloween. It can fall into the Be a Kid Again group build if you know if that was one of the first kits you ever built. It really wouldn't fall into the VJVE 75th anniversary because that's more of, you know, cars and planes and stuff like that, not TV shows or movies or anything of that nature. So you'll have the choice there. Most likely you can do it for the Halloween, and you could definitely put that in Mahdi, because Mahdi, if you go to the rules will have all of the categories. So we'll slap on down here. So that one will either go into the dioramas, because I have that kit myself. And if it doesn't, you know, if we don't get enough in here, then we'll just put it into the sci-fi and fantasy figures and busts. He's just a giant figure on a base then. That's all. So those are the ones that I would say that it would fall into. That's the tie that Kylo Ren was flying towards Rey in The Rise of Skywalker was a new model TIE Interceptor. The 16-inch with the train in his mouth. Leave it that way. Yeah, that's the one I have. That's the 1/144th scale. I got 2 of them down here. So that, yeah, you can enter that into the Mahdi. That's no problem. And if you enter into a group build, you can also enter that build into the Mahdi contest. There's no problems with that. And actually, we opened up the Mahdi contest to anything that you've pretty much built that you were going to either enter into a physical contest this year, but you couldn't because of the coronavirus. So this is the only year we're doing that. If this is still going on in 2021 and model shows are still down where you can't enter anything, then we'll keep it open to whatever you built. But right as of now, anything that you've ever built and you want to enter can be entered. He is huge. He is. And I have big plans for changes too. So many. I want to change a whole bunch of stuff on him too. I don't like the trains that are in that kit. I want to see if tiny Z scale trains are the same size as the trains in his hands. I definitely want to change up a bunch of stuff on there because it could use some change. And 29 is time to be here. Oh, sweet. You got the 600 scale Titanic, right, Brian? Oh, God. Steve is here. It's pandemonium. It's pandemonium. I'm not really building anything right now because of we're going to be moving eventually, which could be sooner or it could be a little later. I don't know which one. So I'm kind of just doing sub-assemblies and stuff and just keeping them in the boxes. I'm going to enter my 1/1 scale garden boxes in Mahdi. Those don't count. There's no category for a garden box. None at all. Nobody's talking to you. Yeah, nobody's talking to you, Kelly.
I want flower boxes like Caroline Ingalls.
You can have flower boxes like Caroline Ingalls. No problem. Yeah, that's the bad thing about a house. It's going to be 1/1 scale. A lot of stuff going on. So what else is going on out there in the modeling world?
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? Since we got everybody here, actually, I have to do it now. Where's loyalty? Because Wednesday night we lost all of our members on Streamlabs, and I had to get them all back. Okay. Queued 100-point loyalty payout. Everybody should be getting 95 Bravos. Yeah, come on, MP. The German, he's in. I smoothed out all my rough spots. Hold on, I'll grab him. He's on many things. He's on many things. Let's see. I don't even know. Did I take autofocus off this thing? I thought I just seen a cat. Let me make sure that I took autofocus off here. No, autofocus is on.
Shut up and take my money. Hey, I'll take his money. How about that?
Thank you very much, bud.
Mama, look at the table.
We're back to, if you can see his leg. Last time I showed you guys, this was all jacked up from me using the files and everything. That's all smoothed out now. I had to smooth that out. Some on his jacket down there, bunch over here, this here, this here, and this here. So it's all smoothed out. He's reprimed. So I'm gonna work on his arms a little later. It's raining here, so I can't prime. I wish the rain would just stop. Are you kidding, bud? Bud, is that right? I gotta do some Bondo work on his arms. Bud, are you sure that was a right thing? You didn't mean $10? You're crazy. Oh God, thank you very much, Bud. You know Bud.
Bud, that's what I said. Bud.
Yeah, Kelly said Bud. Bud is the man. I know Bud a very long time. He's a good guy. And if you didn't know, I am not on Facebook anymore, so I can't show you his link. But Bud is trying to get up the money to. He's got a GoFundMe, and he's trying to get up the money to get all of his stuff back from Pennsylvania. He lives now in Texas, and it's going to cost him about $5,000 to get all of his stuff back to him, so he can start. All his model stuff, all his memories and stuff are there. And if you go to the GoFundMe page, you can read the whole story about everything Bud has gone through, and Bud has gone through a lot. So we've been trying to get money up for Bud so he can get all of his stuff back. So let me see if I can go to GoFundMe and see if I can find it and get you the link. But we've been trying for a while now to help Bud with all this stuff. Search. I'll see if I can find it. If not, Bud, if you can get me a link, and I'll try to put it up in the thing over here, just in case somebody hasn't seen it and wants to help out. That's funny. One result. Okay, I found it. We've only raised 500 out of the 5,000 that we've tried, and we've been going since October. Trying to get okay, I'm gonna post a link here. Paste. This is a link to Bud's GoFundMe. So if you're inclined to help out, if you can help. Even sharing that link to your friends helps out. And that was overly kind of you, Bud. That was a huge donation. Now you got me really doing the math. That's 5,000. I don't even have to do. Yeah, 5,000. I gotta add 5,000 to your. I gotta add 5,000 space loot to your thing. Start to think. Good. I moved to my new place. Yeah, good luck with your move too, Brian. So yeah, this is that's the link to Bud's GoFundMe. I'll talk about that at least once a month to try to get help for Bud. This way we can get him back on track, and he can have his memories back, and he can have all his stuff with him. If I had $5,000 to lay out to get him all his stuff back, I'd lay it right out and do it. I don't know why that's all skewed. Oh, that's why it's skewed, because my camera moved somehow. Thank you very much for sharing it. Yeah, if you can share the link. So this is the German soldier I was working on. Why is that so high? I got nothing going on. But I got to work on his sleeves down here, just getting rid of some of these lines. I got to fill in that little gap there, which I might not even bother with, because where is he? He's over here. Because when I put this on here, anyhow, and I got to take that paint off before I glue it, you're not really going to see that gap in there. So I might not even bother filling that in, because his hand is going to be over here holding the strap. I got to put the hand in and then see if I can wiggle the strap between his hand when it's glued together, because I don't know if you guys seen last time, if you were here or you're not, or you weren't here. But his hands, you can see his hands here, and they come in two separate halves. So I want to put the hands together and get rid of those seams before I do the straps. If the strap doesn't fit through while his hands are together, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the hands with the straps through, and then I'll do all the putty work, and then I'll glue the straps onto him on there, and then we'll do the paint job on there. So that's how that's going to work. And then my plan is once we get the house and I get all set up in the garage, I'm going to hopefully get the tools I need, and I'm going to start making those pedestal bases. There we go. The nice pedestal bases. I'm going to start making those, and then I'm going to put those up on the HLI shop. But I want to make them for my figures. And then once I do get to the house and we get set up, it's not going to look the greatest in the garage, because it's like stepping into, if you guys seen that 70s show, it's like stepping back into the 70s. Everything's wood paneling, shag rug. So that's what the show is going to look like. when I first get there. We're gonna have wood paneling up, unless I put some stuff up. But I'll have to set up, and we'll be doing a lot more building than we are now, because I won't have to take anything down. I don't got to worry about, I could spray in there, and I don't have to worry about my mom or Kelly breathing in the nastiness that's over here. So that's gonna make it a lot easier for building and everything once we get over there. Full of smoke. Who's full of smoke? I got my smoke things are over here. My vaping machines are over there. The fatties for fart too. Shag and wood paneling will add character. Well, the garage is all wood paneling, and actually with the inspection, the wood paneling has to come down, because in New Jersey, I don't know if it's anywhere else, but in New Jersey you can't have combustibles like that in the garage, so that all has to come down. There's a vent in the garage. There's not supposed to be a vent in the garage, because that could cause backdraft into the house and start a fire. There's no fire door in the garage. It's just a regular door. So there's a lot of things that are wrong that have to be corrected. But yeah, there's wood paneling everywhere. Everywhere. It's definitely it's move-in ready. If you were born in the 70s or before, it's move-in ready. But if you are a younger person in their 20s and you walked in there, you would say no to the house. We don't mind that it's a bit of a fixer-upper, because it's basically what, it wasn't exactly what we're looking for, but we like it, and it'll accommodate everything that we need. And there's going to be things added onto it and stuff, but that's all in due time. Hanging bead doors, there you go. That's what we need. I didn't even think about that, Eric. Yeah, man. Rotary dial phone. They still have the wall plate on the wall. Actually, I don't think I have the pictures. Where do I have the picture? Do I have the pictures of the house on here? We took some pictures. Well, Kelly took some pictures. Let me see if their pictures of the house are on here. No, they're not there. Let me see if I got them here. So I know I sent them to somebody. I think I sent them to my brother. I got to get a tankless water heater. That's one thing I want to get, because the water heater is 12 years old. It's working fine, but at that age, it's starting to go on its last legs. Okay. All right. Trying to see. Okay, there's one. Save as. I'm going to save one. I'm going to save a couple pictures here, and then I'll show you. I only got one picture of the. Oh no. Okay, I got. Save as. Save. Because I have the pictures, but it's in my I can't even Telegram, so I can't even pull them up from there. Let's go over to the computer. I'll show you the whatchamacallit. Let's see, where's the garage? Where's the garage pic? Oh, there they go. I'll show you the garage pictures. So this is the garage, 2-car garage over here. All this wood paneling has to come down. The guy has he has all these. He did a lot of work on his own. He's got a lot of these cutoffs all over the place, which have to be taken out, and it has to be properly done. But there's a lot of room up here, so I'm probably going to use, because this side back towards, not this wall, but back towards the other wall would be where the house, the inside of the house is. This is to the outside of the house, so I'll probably be setting up my bench from right about here all the way down, and then I'll set up, you know, computer station, photography. Spray booth will be all the way at the end because I don't want it near anything else. So I'll be setting up a bunch of stuff here, but I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get that done. And I know this is the back wall, so this goes to the laundry room, but that's not a fire door. And then there's another door over here that goes into the house that's exactly the same as this. That isn't a fire door, so that's got to come down. These things up here for the garage door openers are supposed to be on their own receptacle, and the guy liked extension cords, so there's extension cords all over the house. So that's the garage is pretty big. It'll do for what we got to do in the meantime, which is a good thing. Looks like plan to live in it. Maybe the doghouse was too small and the sofa not comfy. There's plenty of room to keep cars in there with the bench. That's why eventually I want to change that into a living room, and then I want to have the 2-car garage with the second story on it for the hobby room. Uh-oh, no sleeping. Yeah, right now the garage will be made for storage and for me. I got a huge driveway that I could fit 4 cars in, so that's not too bad. That is far too swanky. We got a lot of work to do, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Will, wake up, Will. What were you doing up late last night? What were you doing up late last night, sir? So yeah, it's pretty much what's going on here. Anybody got any modeling news or anything they want to talk about? Just trying to keep you guys a little occupied during this. I don't really have much right now because, like I said, we're in the middle of moving. The next 2 weeks, the last Saturday of this month may be the last giveaway, depending on what's going on. So that weekend after that, I may start putting all this away. So we'll have a Wednesday night unboxing, and then might just be jumping on May, and then you'll be without me for a little while. But we got Boyd back tonight, so. That house in Staten Island. Oh no, thanks Omar. Yeah, it's in New Jersey. It's 15 minutes away from where I am now, in Staten Island. Waiting on Sherman tracks, painting. Hey, speaking of Sherman tracks, which Sherman are you building? Did you get extra tracks for that, like aftermarket tracks? Because I know Joe from Mad Genius Productions, he's doing the Easy 8. And it's the Tamiya kit with the rubber band tracks, and I was looking for Sherman tracks for him, but I couldn't find any. So I don't know if you're doing the Easy 8 too. But you will be violating by keeping a car in there. No, you can keep cars in your garage. You can keep cars in your garage. You just can't. No, nobody in Jersey does. Nobody anywhere does that I know of. I'll start building 15. I saw that. I saw Lou was building that. All right, Scale Model Muse, you go do some work, which sucks, boo. Coltman has a flash sale, and we shall see you next time. We only have a few shows left, probably. But yeah, in Jersey, that's going to be... in Jersey, most garages are man caves or just packed with storage. I'm sure that's everywhere, because that's even my mom's garage down in Florida. She has it nice and neat. It's a lot of storage. My dad has to put his car in the middle, and it's a huge 2-car garage. Her garage is bigger than what I have. To me, Easy 8, and I bought the Fruh Model T66 tracks. Okay, I gotta let him know that those are the ones, those fit on it. I like to use a garage actually for a car, because I'm very, and Kelly will agree with this right away, I'm very anal about my cars. No eating in my cars, no drinking in my cars. My cars have to be spotless and kept. And that's why she just said she doesn't want to go in any of my cars, because she says I love my cars more than I love her. Which is not the truth, but I love my cars. My cars have to stay tip-top. So once having a garage, my car will be in the garage when we get the second garage built. You don't want to see Kelly's car. Oh my God, that thing is just horrendous. I have a 2-car garage and it's full of crap. Yeah, I need to send my mom over to you. She'll organize it for you. She organizes everything. I've got a 4-car one, and there is not much room for. Oh my God, 4-car garage. I don't have a 1978 Gremlin. I have a 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Jeep Cherokee Limited. My next is I'm bumping up to the next, because I lease for now. The next lease will be a Grand Cherokee. And then after that, once I retire in the next 3 to 6 years, after that is the Ram 1500, and that'll be my last vehicle. That'll be the last one I get. We got names for our cars. I don't name my... Well, yeah, me and my son named some of them. I started to have racks on the walls, but it's called throwing stuff away. Yeah, you got to throw... You don't want my mom coming there. That's my mom. She just throws away. It's not where it belongs. Oh, man, when we were kids, if it wasn't where it belonged, it went in the garbage. Kelly, what's Mom saying?
About what?
Everything...
Oh, everything has a home.
Everything has a home, and if you don't put your thing where it belongs, it's considered garbage, and it goes in the garbage. So you got to stay away from my mom if you don't want to lose stuff.
That's where we found you in the gutter.
You would never find me in the gutter. If we stay home long enough, I already own my last car. Yeah, I still got a ways to go before I own my last car. I want to get rid of it, but Deb is like, I have to go through it. Yeah, you do have to go through it. That's where, right after this show, I'll finish here soon. Then me and Kelly will do some stuff so I can catch Boyd. But now we're going through, what did we have, like 5 or 6 bags of recycles already? From going through just a little bit of stuff. And we got a whole bunch of stuff to throw out. Sorry this isn't too modeling, but I'm just trying to keep you guys occupied for a while.
To them and they would be occupied for a long time.
Ram 15s are super nice, Brian. I don't know if you've seen the new Ram 1500. The top of the line one has basically an iPad, a 12-inch touchscreen in there. That it's just ridiculous. And when I went to lease this one, they had a Ram 1500 there, super fully loaded. The crew cab, the big cab, it was like $75,000. I was like, no freaking way, man. I can't afford that. If I haven't seen it in the last 4 years, I'll not miss this. That's absolutely true. If I haven't seen something in a while, it's like, quickly lay some wood. Exactly. Where's my popsicle sticks? Here you go, Bob. We got plenty of popsicle sticks. And actually, hopefully I can set things up quickly. That's going to be when I get back there, I'm going to definitely start on videos again, and that's what it's going to be. You'll see my Shelf Queens first, and then it's going to be build series on a lot of stuff. I'm going to get away from doing reviews, being lazy and just doing reviews, and then we're going to do a lot of build series stuff. Come on, and Kenny keeps talking. I'm not putting her on here. She'll say bad stuff about me.
I'll just tell the truth.
Happy birthday to your son. What's his name, John? Is he a John Jr.?
What's his name?
What's whose name?
Baby.
That's what I'm finding out. We're waiting for John to tell us if he's a John Jr. or not.
Was he making it up? How fast does it take for him to tell?
Because there's a delay between what I say and they hear, or what they type and I see. My typical guy dreams to restore a car, but reality. That is my... Jacob. Happy birthday, Jacob. Welcome to manhood at 13 years old. I wish I was 13. But I'm with you, Omar. My dream would be to rebuild a car, and that would be the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am is what I want to rebuild. But I know that's never going to happen, so I will just have to go with my secondary dream and beg the wife for an 18-foot center console Boston Whaler so I can go fishing on Raritan Bay. That's my next job. I'll even sleep in the boat. If she gets me a boat big enough that I can dock and it has a cabin in it, and she won't even see me anymore. She won't even... You can untie it. I don't care. I don't care. I'll just... That's fine. I'll go fishing. Ooh, new Green Hornet in the works. Pretty cool. And, yeah, we're gonna have a few polls here coming up for ideas for next year's group builds and stuff like that. If you haven't joined the Mahdi, try to join the Mahdi. We gotta get more and more people involved in that. It's a worthy thing if you want to win prizes. Go take a nap. Let's see if John's space loot works.
This was a stressful week for you, huh?
I don't know why it doesn't like John. Oh, speaking John, you should if you try getting to the community, it should. My brother was working on some stuff. You should be able to get over there. 69 Dodge Charger, that would be nice. Bud got robbed. I haven't. I'm going with the guy's suggestion. After the show, I'll be doing the space loot because it shows me who donated, and then I can fix the space loot after the show. Is space loot not popping up for some reason? Oh, there it goes. 75 Camaro. 75 Camaro would be nice. Yeah, I gotta fix Bud's space loot. He'll get his. But I'm gonna be doing that all after the show. So I did decide on where is it? Where is it? This in here? Or did I put it away? I think I put it away. I did, but I decided for my Halloween group build, the first one I'm going to do is the skeleton warrior guy that Omar sent me. He's definitely going to be my first one, so if I get him done pretty quickly, then I'll move on to probably Freddy Krueger from NY3D Creations. So I'm going to try to get 2 done this year, not go crazy on him. The skeleton dude, what I want to do with him is he's got a nice base, and I want to make a nice little wooden platform base for him and just put it on top of there. So that won't be too bad. That won't be bad at all. So that's my plans on the Halloween build. I don't know where I did with him. Where? It's pissing me off that I don't know where I put. Oh, there he is. Put him in that box. I put him in the Star Trek box. If you guys didn't see him yet, this is Omar sent this guy over to me. Dusty already. Everything gets so dusty so quickly. But this is the guy I'm going to be doing for Halloween. I'm not going to put him on a small wooden base like this. For some reason I like my bases to be higher. Even like with my my Michael Myers and stuff, when I get the next base to put him on, you know, like a 4 or 5 inch high base. I have no idea why, but I do like them raised up instead of just sitting on the ground. Maybe just because it makes it look easier to look at. But this is going to be my first Halloween build. Definitely going to be building him.
Halloween build?
Yes.
What the hell happened with the friggin' Michael Myers and you did the Invisible Man?
Those are other Halloween builds that I did.
So it's not your first?
No, but I'm doing more than one this year.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, another one that you're not going to finish.
That's right. That's how modeling works. Yeah. They don't understand how modeling works, guys. They're like, oh, another model you're not going to finish. You know how many models these guys haven't finished that are sitting around? We start something, put it in a box, and start something else. I put that one in the box and start something else. The ladies don't understand how the modeling works.
It's stupid.
They don't know. Those will be done when I get my tools and I can make my bases and I do my lighting. I got to get the only thing I need for the Invisible Man is the glassware, all the little test tubes and stuff like that, and that one's done, and the base. Yeah. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, John.
But yes, we modelers tend to women. That's right, Omar, women.
Hey, John,
We tend to go. I do it. I have the German soldier over here. I got the Star Trek Enterprise going over here. I had something. Oh, I got the tank going on over here. I mean, I started a whole bunch of stuff. And me personally, I start something, I start to get bored, and I move on to something else, and then I go back and forth. So, yeah, it's late on your side. My stash is disappearing because I was talking. We showed your wife on the community before. We were going through what was going on in the community, John, and showed that while you're at work, you're screwed because the wife is going to be building all your model kits now. So you're going to have to build up the stash even more. She has joined it. I live alone, so don't have to answer to anyone. See, there you go. I got two ladies here. I don't have to answer to them either, but that's trying to take my life in my own hands.
Whoever said that is obviously not married.
He said he lives alone.
That's all I didn't even have to know that to know that. He has no idea.
Tell her to get her own stash, or you need to get your own stash. You're not serious about the hobby if you don't have 12 incomplete kits at all time. Absolutely. That is the truth. I have probably that many. I got the Grim Reaper's not done. Michael Myers base isn't done. Invisible Man's not done. Superboy's not done. The tank's not done. The German Soldier's not done. The Enterprise isn't done. And I'm sure there's... Oh, my General Ursus, that's like 12 years old. That's not done. Dana finishes everything because she sells her... No, it's not because she's a woman. It's because she sells hers. So, bleh. And don't start with Dana, because then she'll jump on here and she'll bust my fucking balls. She will. That's why I'm not another half build than all myself. I half build everything. Every cabinet and cupboard in my place is full. Start, put aside, end up building up a shelf queen supply. I do that all the time. The shelf of doom is mandatory. Absolutely. Absolutely. The shelf queens are all part of the hobby. If you don't have shelf queens, you're not a true hobbyist. My youngest son is graduating this year. He's the class of COVID-19. Here's a bunch of people. They're not doing anything for your students, right, that are graduating this year? Or are they trying to figure out something? They don't even know what they're doing for all these poor kids that are graduating this year. So, good excuse to run by the honey. I think we need a new compressor line. I like my compressor, but I will be getting another one. I guys did not think this was... No, we are... Our show on Saturdays is usually between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Don't go message Dana. She knows I'm on. Dana knows I'm on. We're usually 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I'm on later just because something happens, but now I'm going to strictly stay to that 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon because my buddy Boyd is on at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this way we don't trip over each other during Saturday. I'm going to stick with my 2 or 3 o'clock. The only time that something may happen is like if Kelly goes to Salem this year, if they're allowed, if they can get up there. I have the weekend to myself, and then I go on a binge. So what I may do is start earlier, do my 8 hours of laying wood on a new model, and then stop for Boyd's show. And once Boyd's over, then jump back on. So that's right. They all know about laying the wood for 8 hours. They hung out with me for 8 hours and watched me put wood down, and it was a great 8 hours. We had a lot of fun on that 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
So 8 hour laying wood reserved for Sundays. Yeah, that's the 8 hours is. The 8 hours is for the Halloween build, laying of the wood. So that's 2100 hours UK. I'm assuming so, because you're 6 hours ahead of us. It's actually 1623 now in New York. So I think you're 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun laying that, drilling little holes, talking, hanging out. I enjoyed that a lot, hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, I would prefer to be at a bed and breakfast.
It was good. You can go to your bed and breakfast. We will hang out. We will definitely hang out. England is well, you're 7 hours behind me. You're 5 hours ahead. Okay. You're 5 hours ahead. So, yes. But now, if you watch Boyd's show at 7 Central Time, you're 6 hours ahead of him. Because he's an hour behind me. Yeah, we're at 16:25 right now. So yeah, you got 5 hours on us. But it's only 15, 20, 25 for Boyd right now, so he's an hour behind. So it gets a little crazy with all this stuff. That's why I try to do the giveaways on a Saturday between 2 and 3 p.m. because then it gives everybody a chance to be here. Very nice, Brian. Very nice. All right, we've been on here, almost 2 hours. It says an hour and 45 minutes we've been live for. I don't think it's been that long. I jumped on here at 3, so it's like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna get off here so me and the wife can do some stuff. We gotta start getting stuff done. I thank you guys for hanging out. The Saturday shows and stuff. We're gonna be, I could pull some stuff out next Saturday. Oh, wait a minute. Is next Saturday the last Saturday of the month?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is it? It is, Kelly? It's the last Saturday? Okay, so next Saturday's the giveaway, so make sure you're here next Saturday. And then if we jump on, if we're not busy packing and doing stuff like that and I jump on Saturdays, maybe I'll just pull out some of my old kits that are up here and we can look through those, or I could start doing sub-assemblies or something. But once we're settled into the new house and we got everything set up, we'll be doing more involved shows on Saturday. If you stick around for Boyd's going to be, and I'm sure he's going to be building something because that's what he usually does. And he said he's changing up the format from his old show. His old show was very scripted as to what he did during the show, and now it's going to be more loose show like I do. So he'll be live, he'll be at his bench working on something. The live stream will be going, because he used to wait to the end to do shout outs and answer questions and stuff like that. But how I understand it, how he's going to do it is going to be more like how I do it. But he'll still be more structured because he'll be doing stuff instead of just goofing around like we do. But I'm going to get out of here. We're going to do some stuff. I appreciate all the donations, and God, Bud, thank you very much. That was a crazy donation. You just actually helped. You did a third of our hosting fees for the year. So thank you very much. And if you guys haven't seen Bud's GoFundMe, please try to help Bud out. We're trying to raise $5,000 for him. There's a whole story of what's gone on in Bud's life, and if you can't help by donating, then you can help by sharing the link, and maybe somebody else can donate, and we can help Bud get all his modeling stuff back to him, and also a lot of his memories that he has in storage that he can't afford right now to bring back to Texas, because it's all in PA right now. So if you can, it'd be great if you could help out. So guys, that's it for tonight. We're gonna hang out. Me and Kelly are gonna do some stuff, and then I'm gonna jump back on to watch Boyd tonight, and then I'll jump off of there, and we'll do some more stuff. I'm watching Boyd.
No, I said it's glad that you think I'm actually gonna do stuff.
We are gonna do stuff. So I'm off to make sure that she does stuff right now, and then we'll see you. Then we'll see. Then we'll see.
Shave my armpits, and then I'm getting on that thing.
She's gonna get back on here. So I'll see you guys tonight on Boyd's show. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. And if you haven't yet, come over to the site and hang out over there. Thank you again, everybody. And I'll see you tonight. And then next live show is Wednesday night. Take it easy, everybody. And bye-bye.